Yo, what's the dealio, man? Listen, you already know I got a straight banger for you today, all right? So in this video, what we're gonna talk about is misprints, okay? Also known as like smoke signals that the market is giving you, okay? This video is gonna be very, very powerful. So please make sure you watch it, you pay attention to it, and you put this in your toolkit, all right? So with that being said, I don't wanna waste y'all time, man, all right? Nothing that I say in this video is financial advice. If you guys want financial advice, be sure to talk to a licensed financial advisor, all right? So with that being said, y'all, okay? Misprints. Now, the more that I trade, right, I'm becoming like a little bit more seasoned, right? It takes time to really start to understand this market, not this market, but just the markets in general. When we're talking about options, futures is a completely different type of market. It's all trading, but it's a different type of market, right? But at the end of the day, the more time you have in something, the more you're gonna understand it, and you're gonna start seeing these little small nuances, okay? That's why when you be trading and you've been trading for a month and you be like, why am I not understanding it? Why am I taking losses? It's like, yo, you don't realize that you just came out the cooter. You know what I'm saying? You just came out the womb, man. You know what I mean? You ain't even had your first bottle of some food, right? So it's like you gotta relax, okay? You gotta relax. Give it time, okay? So this is something that I've seen and it is very insane, okay? So a misprint. This is what they call it, okay? This is what they call it. They call it a misprint, but in my mind, it's a sign, it's a smoke signal that the market is gonna give you, okay? So I got two examples for you that I can show you. I have three total, but two examples. One is on Meta and one is going to be on GLD, all right? Now, there's also an example on SPY, but they took it off, okay? So what is a misprint? A misprint is when on the daily time frame, it shows that a stock went up or down to a certain level, but when you go on the intraday time frames, the 5, 30-minute, whatever, it did not go down there, okay? That's what a misprint is. But what happens after that always happens, okay? So I'm gonna show you guys exactly what I mean here, all right? So I'm gonna share my screen real quick and we gonna get to it, yo. Okay, so we got this. All right, so let's go to gold first. We're on gold right now, actually. All right, so I want you guys to look at the daily time frame. Okay, look at the daily time frame, y'all. Okay, I want to bring you guys' attention to this candlestick right here. Okay, this candlestick. Let me zoom in for you guys. Right here, right? On the daily time frame, it says that GLD came all the way down to what? 441. Okay, 441, right? $441.71. Right? All right. Now, this is a liquidity grab. That's what this blue box around this is. That's a liquidity grab. Okay. But said it came down to 441. Okay. Now, what is the date on this candle? This was on February 26th. Okay, February 26th. So watch this. I'm gonna make a line right here down to 441. Right. Boom. Okay, so 441. The low of day on February 26th was 441. All right, that's the daily. Now, let's go to the 30-minute. Let's go to February 26th, right? February 26th, right? Okay, let's go to the 30-minute. Let's go to February 26th. Okay. February 26th, y'all. This day right here. Now look at February 26th. Y'all see the date, right? At the bottom down here. Okay. Y'all see the date. This is Thursday, February 26th. Right? Let's look at it. Go here. right? Let me pull up the daily. The daily on GLD. Oh no. We'll do the daily right here. Well, no, we'll do the 30-minute. Okay, so we'll do the 30-minute right here. Right here, right? Okay. And right here, we'll do GLD again. Okay. GLD on the daily. All right. All right. So look, y'all. On the daily time frame, what does it say? It says, I said 441, right? It says it came down to 441. Now look at the 30-minute time frame up top. Up top is a 30-minute time frame. On that day, February 26, what happened? February 26, what was the low of the day? The low of the day was 471, okay? So why are they showing us that it came down to 441, but we clearly see it only came down to 471? Now what happened? The next day, it went up to 484, and then it went up to where? It opened at 495, and then it starts to drop. Okay, now watch this. Now we go back to the daily time frame. All right. Now we go back to the daily time frame. And look. Right? Look what happened. Where did the stock come down to? It ended up coming down where? 441, all the way down to 395, 399, right? $400. So this wick is letting you know where the stock is going to go to. That's what I'm trying to get you guys to understand here. But it's manipulation because right here, it shows it on the daily, but it never came down there, right? So they manipulate the stock, make it go up, and then it ends up coming down here to 441. And then they gap down. Look at this gap down from 444 all the way down to 426. Right? Crazy. Okay? So that's one example. You may not believe me. You may be like, man, you cap. Okay, let's go to Meta. All right. We're going to go to Meta. Let's go to the daily. All right. Now let's go to Meta back in November. Okay. It's November. All right. So we have a, where is it at? On Meta, 748. Okay. 645. Right here. Okay. So let's look right here, y'all. Okay. On January 26th. No. Yeah, January 26th, 22nd. Okay. So Thursday, January 22nd. This was 648 and 659. January 22nd. Right. January 22nd. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. 648. Okay. All right. So right here, we have January 2nd, right? January 22nd. Now, on the chart, on the daily time frame, it shows that Meta had a high of what? 660, right? 660. Okay. On January 22nd, a high that shows a wick right there, 660, right? Okay. Now, let's go look at something real quick. The 30-minute on January 22nd. Let's go to January 22nd and let's see what the high was. Right here. Okay. All right. So it said on January 2nd, the high was what? 660, right? I'm going to go here on the daily. I'm going to go to Meta. So y'all see the daily is going to be at the bottom, right? The daily is going to be at the bottom, right? January 22nd, right here. January 22nd. What does the high say? Right here at 660, right? Now look at the 30-minute time frame. The high was only 648. Okay? And then look what happened the next day. It breaks above that area, and then what happens? It goes to 660. It goes to where it says the wick was at the previous day. Right? That is the same exact thing that just happened. Same thing on gold. Okay? When you can understand what the market is doing and what the market is saying, you can really, really, really cash in on some really, really big moves, y'all. Okay? You can cash in on some massive moves. All right. Now, there was also a wick all the way at like 7 something on Meta, but they took it down. There used to be a wick somewhere over here that showed that Meta had touched 7. It was like 7 something, but they never did. And then when they came up to earnings, they came up right here after earnings. Right? So sometimes they will, sometimes they'll, take them down and erase them. So if you can pay attention to these, right? If you can pay attention to these and find these, it's only a matter of time until you can cash in on these moves. All right. But that wick, when you see these like big wicks, but it's not adding up on the intraday, then you know the stock is going to be going there. It's up to you to kind of figure out when are they going to go there. All right. So I hope that video, it blew your mind. And I hope that it helped you guys out. All right. So like I always say, make sure you guys get up out your head, go get into this world, because your head is a dangerous place to live. All right. And also remember, y'all, the more you study, the less you worry. All right. Y'all have a great day. I'm going to holler at you guys on the next video. Y'all stay smooth, man. Peace.